We're up. I had to lower the quality, but we're up. Pulled 3-4 and a strike 3. If you're just now joining us, that's 2 back-to-back Ks from Cosette. Number 27 got the start. So wouldn't you know it, my daughter's starting and I get, but it's weird how one went, the quality is still getting dropped. Jeez. No, it doesn't matter. It's my phone. It wouldn't matter. It's the stream, quality of the stream. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are still unhealthy on the stream. Nice.
That's time. Ready for my catches. Last completed map number 3. JC! Let's go, 80. 4-2-4. Live 1-1. Three, 4-2. 4-2-2. 4-2-2.
Ooh.
Shot there, 8-0. Good shot, Gator. Hey, 1-0, 1-0.
Oh yeah. Even through my camera difficulties. Even through my camera difficulties.
Good. 5-4-2.
Oh man.
Run back.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just now seeing me get back, I do apologize. It's crazy from field number 3 to field number 4. The data processing has just taken a nosedive, but we are back at action. And you've missed a great opening. Nice shot out the center field. Oh, she's going to reach on error. Alrighty, so I'll do my best to bring you up to speed while the game action is going and fill you in on everything that you've missed, because I'm sure you've missed quite a bit. We got 10 viewers on the stream. I don't know how much you've missed, but currently we've got number 27 hitting in the 6th spot. She's got runners at 2nd and 3rd with 1 out. Buzz is leading 2-0. Balk. I don't think they have balks in softball. Sailor. And a high pitch there for ball 1. So we'll try to keep you up to speed. So Cosette, number 27, did get the start in the circle. They are the home team. She went 1, 2, 3, 3 up, 3 down, 3 Ks. You are watching Buzz NTX 2010 take on American Freedom North Texas 2K9. So we'll run down what happened as soon as I get a chance on the offense. Unfortunately, some good stuff has happened, but probably no highlights were captured because we were having data streaming difficulties. We kicked it down to 640. Ugh. I don't know how well that translates onto the stream for you guys, but it's not as crisp and sharp as a 1080p, I know that. But we want to bring you the stream regardless. And there's a strike 1 on the inside on a 3-0 count. Bringing the count now 3 balls and 1 strike. 1 out on her. Runners at 2nd and 3rd. Buzz is up 2-0.
4-2-1.
Oh, big swing there. Fouls it off to the left side. Brings the count full 3-2. Contact is a run. Oh, yep. She knew it, I think. Strike 3 looking on the inside there. 4 out, number 2. All right, number 30, Sayla now coming up in the box. Got 2 outs on her. Runners at 2nd and 3rd. Konnichiwa, Jeff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jeffy-san. All right, you're going to foul that one over. That'll be strike 1. So try to recap here. JC came up in the bottom half of the 1st inning. She had a single, and then Laney came out, grounded out to a 1-3. Kenna came out and had a single to left field, brought JC home. Allie came up and had an error out at center field, and Mia came up in the 5th spot, reached on an error in center field. And Sailor's going to pop her up right above the catcher. It should be playable for the 3rd out. And we will head to the top of the 2nd inning. And then so after Mia reached on an error from center fielder did commit 2 errors, 2 across. Cozy comes up and strikes out looking. And Sayla, number 30, hitting in the 7th spot, pops out over the catcher for the 3rd out. And we'll head to the top of the 2nd inning. Buzz leading 2-0 over American Freedom NTX. I do apologize for the streaming delay. We did get rushed over. We did get set up in time. It's just the, it was weird. It's really weird. I mean, I cannot get the stream to run in a healthy manner from this field. And we ain't but 30, 40 yards from field number 3. It's really weird. So, welcome everybody. Jim, David, Rudy, Amber, Rachel, Rusty, welcome to the stream. I'm not sure how well. Let me know in the chat how well this quality of this stream is, because it's currently 680 by 420 or something like that. It's not as near as high quality as I would like. It looks okay from what I'm looking at, but I'd really rather have it at 1080. But it is what it is, and we are live, and you are able to watch. We are heading into the top of the second inning. Next up to bat, hitting in the 4th spot, is number 21. Starting a fresh new inning. Buzz leading 2-0. And that'll be down low for ball 1. David says, get it together. I know you're joking. Looks terrible? Yeah. I know it's not going to be the best. But in order to bring a stream with bad data area, we got to do what we got to do, right? All right, 2 balls and no strikes on number 21. There's one that finds the zone on the outside edge. Bring the count now. 2 balls and 1 strike. Buzzwing watching from Lake Tawakoni State Park. Looks okay. Was a little fuzzy from time to time in the first game. Yeah, I'm pretty convinced that Russell Creek isn't the best park to stream from. Heritage is okay on a couple of fields. Some of the fields are pretty bad. First game looked like we only had 1 interruption in the first game, but the beginning of this game has been a nightmare. And swing and a miss, bringing the count full, 3-2. So our next fields, we're going to play on each field today for all 4 pool games. We'll be on field number 2, the 3rd game, field number 1. We'll see, we'll kick it back up to 1080 and see how it goes. And going to foul that one off. We'll start the stream early on those next 2 games, game 3 and 4, just to test it out, make sure we're on the up and up. I'm going to get that part of the fence out of the way after this pitch, or after this batter. Kind of OCD on that. And that's a good take there by the batter. Going to walk her. And American Freedom has a runner on leadoff. There we go. Get that fence out of the camera view. Seeing as how we're streaming at 640 and we got less window. Ooh, all right, number 16 up in the box now. No outs. Takes a strike 1 looking. Let's try to line out your defense here while we're at it. Number 10 starting behind the dish. We got number 21, Mia, over at 3rd base. Swing and a miss for strike 2. We've got number 13, Gabrielle, over at shortstop. Number 1, Collins, over at 2nd base. Number 80, Allie, over at 1st base. That looks like number 3, JC, over at right field. Number 11, Laney, center field. Number 6, Avery, over at left field. And like I mentioned, starting in the circle for this second pool game of the day is number 27, Cosette. That is a wild pitch. Does advance the runner from 1st to 2nd. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3. K number 4. For number 27. All right, next batter is going to be number 4, hitting in the 6th spot for American Freedom. Runner in scoring position at 2nd base. 1 out on her. Showing bunt, sticks it out there and leaves it. He's going to call strike 1. 27 looking pretty good out there. We've been hitting up Lauren Camacho out in Azle for the past 2.5 months, getting her back into shape and getting her ready to start games in the circle. And today she's showing her worth. She's got 25 pitches in the game thus far after an inning and a half almost. One ball, one strike. Swing and a miss. Strike two. One ball and 2 strikes to count now. Brandon, welcome to the stream, sir. Long time no see. How's the volleyball world going on? Y'all got any volleyball going on this weekend? And just on the outside there, bringing the count even, 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Strikeout number 5 for Cosette. 2 outs now. Next batter is going to be number 14, hitting in the 7th spot. She's got a runner at second base still. 2 outs on her. Just won our pool, done till 10:20. Awesome. Congratulations. Good thing about y'all is y'all don't have to worry about the rain or anything. It's all inside, controlled environment. Woo! Strike 1 called on the top right-hand corner of the strike zone there. Oh, done till 10:20 tomorrow. Wow. Okay. I'm going to squeeze in 4 pool games today. Not sure if we'll get to play tomorrow. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Number 27 ahead in the count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And Cozy lays him down. Walks 1. Has struck out 6 thus far. And we will head to the top of the 2nd inning. Buzz leading 2-0 over American Freedom, North Texas. Should have seen already the player cards coming across the screen. Next batters up are going to be number 6, Avery, hitting in the 8th spot, followed up by number 13, Gabrielle, followed up by number 5, Kendall. And if the girls get that far, we'll end it up with number 1, Collins, hitting in the 11th spot, and then we'll rotate to the top of the order after that. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Starting the top of the 2nd inning. Lead-off hitter is going to be number 6, Avery, hitting in the 8th spot. Getting to the bottom of the lineup here. Austin likes to change the lineup from time to time in pool games. These pool games do matter. They are seeded into a single elimination bracket. And she'll take ball 1 high. And going to pop her up over left center. That's going to drop for a base hit. And no man.
If that takes a bad hop, it goes past the
All right, we will get a mound circle visit. There is no mound. We'll get a circle visit from the coach. Are we going to get a pitching change? He is making some defensive changes. The center fielder has had 2 errors out there in center field. American Freedom coach making some changes here early in the game on defense. So, as we sit here and ponder and wait, how's everybody doing on this Saturday? I know we've got some people out there at volleyball games. Anybody cooking out while it's not raining? Just sitting at home chilling, watching us on the big screen or on your phones or tablets? And as I ask that, we get back to the action. But if you feel like commenting, just go right ahead. We love to interact. We love the likes and the loves and the hearts. Number 13, Gabrielle up in the box now, hitting in the 9th spot. No outs. Got a runner over at first. Oh, yep, that's a good pitch to hit right there, right down the pipe. Strike one looking.
4-1-4. What did you say? 2-4-1.
Oh, try to bunt it there, fouls it back. Gabrielle's going to get behind the count. 0-2.
2-2.
No balls, 2 strikes on Gabrielle. Runner at first with Avery. No outs. Oh, she's going to go after it there. That's going to get past third base. That's going to drop down for a single. Oh, left fielder kind of bobbled it a little bit. Will she get there? And home plate umpire is going to call her safe. All right, we're going to scratch her down for a single. And we're going to wait for the call out there at third. It looked like he wanted to think about it out there, but the home plate umpire had probably the best view side to side. That was pretty close. I couldn't see. Coach is going to try to argue it. And the Blues going to let the call stick. And Avery will be safe at third. Gabrielle over at second. Personally, if you ask me, from what I saw, I think they might have gotten her there. But my views don't matter. It's the Blues on the field. Sometimes you get calls for, some against. It's the nature of the beast. Kendall taking ball 1. That's going to be a wild pitch. Here comes Avery. And we got her there. And so, that's how it works out sometimes. Fate, karma, whatever you want to call it. And they get her tagged out at home. Just didn't get a break on the wild pitch fast enough. But that's a ball 1 on Kendall. She's got Gabrielle over at third base in scoring position now with 1 out on her. And that'll be outside, ball 2. Jared, welcome back. Oh, she's going to pop her way up. I don't think Gabrielle will be able to tag that one. And that will be out number 2. All right. Last but not least in the lineup, number 1, Collins hitting in the 11th spot. Got 2 outs on her. Runner over at third. And looks like we got an equipment adjustment. Yep. Umpires will not allow the girls to wear their armbands around their belt. So she has to take that off, put it in her back pocket. Does not elect to put it on her arm. There you go. Just put it on your arm. It won't fit in your pocket. Alrighty, she's all set. Got her gear back in order. Number 1, Collins stepping up in the box. Gabrielle in scoring position at third base, 2 outs. See if she can make something happen here. Oh, a swing and a miss. Strike 1. Now gonna pop her up, and that will be out of play over here behind us for strike 2. There is not. All right, no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at third in scoring position. Oh, gets a piece of it, but going to pop her up over the pitcher. She's going to call for it and get the third out. And we will head to the top of the 3rd inning. Buzz with a slim lead, 2-0 over American Freedom NTX 2K9. I am feeling a couple little drips from the clouds. It is, I would call it mostly cloudy. Buzz did manage to get a couple of runners on. Key and bring them around. No runs on 2 hits. No errors on the American Freedom defense with 1 left on base. And we're going to head to the top of the 3rd inning. Let's see who's up, hitting in the 8th spot for American Freedom. Looks like we are going to have a couple of defensive changes here. Let me see who's going to be where. Looks like Laney's going to come in at shortstop. Number 6, Avery's going to come up to third base. Number 3, JC's going to come up to second base. Number 30, Sayla over at first. We got number 13, Gabrielle over at right field. Number 21, Mia taking down center. And number 1, Collins over at left field. Still have 27 and number 10 pitching and catching. And that'll be down low for ball 1. This is number 17 hitting in the 8th spot for American Freedom. Good pitch there, fouls it off to the right side. Strike 1. How did you manage that? All right. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a nice pitch on the outside edge there, bringing the count 1-2. Nice pitch, strike 3 looking. And that is strikeout number 7 for number 27. Coach that out there in the circle for Buzz. All right, number 86 now coming up in the box, hitting in the 9th spot for American Freedom. Got one out on her, no runners on. Showing bunt. That's going to go over. Ball one.
Make it be a strike. Make it be a strike. You
Strike
gotta chase it.
And nice pitch right there above the knees, over the zone. Bringing the count 1 ball to 1 strike now.
Get out front. Get right on the back.
Go, Camille.
And that'll be a little high for ball 2. 2-1's the count. And she's going to take a swing at it, fouls it back, evens up the count now, 2-2.
Get 2 strikes on you now, okay?
Check 8-6.
2-2. Ball 2 strikes.
And strike 3 looking. Strikeout number 8 for number 27, Cosette in the circle out there for Buzz NTX 2010. Next batter is going to be number 31. We are rotating to the top of the order. She is 0 for 1 in the game. Struck out her first time up back in the first inning. Let's see if they adjust to number 27 out there. And strike 1 looking right down the pipe. Good pitch. 40 pitches now for number 27 out there through just about 3 2/3 innings of work. And swings at, we're going to call that a rice ball. 0-2 is the count, 2 outs. And changeup hung up there a little bit. Bringing the count now, 1 ball and 2 strikes. And that'll be down low outside that didn't bite on it. That'll bring the count even, 2-2.
Got this.
Ooh, nice knuckleball there. Knuckleball changeup. I saw it all the way. Strike 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. None left on base. Six, 9 Ks on the game thus far. And American Freedom has not had an answer for her. This is the best outing Cozy has had since last spring when she played for Dex IG 28-29. Couldn't be more proud of her. She's been putting in the work. We will head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Buzz still holding on to a slim lead of 2-0 over American Freedom. Welcome back, Lacey. We're going to be rotating to the top of the order for Buzz. Leadoff hitter is going to be number 3, JC. She's 1 for 1. Had a nice little slap looper over to third base and beat out the throw. She's 1 for 1 for a single. Let's adjust that camera. I see a little bit of the fence. OCD is kind of kicking on me a little bit. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Still number 12 out there for American Freedom. Only 30 pitches on the game. She's pitching a pretty decent game herself. Keeping Buzz at 2 runs.
Two, 3, 2.
9,
042.
5, 4 Ks. Oh, she's going to try to bunt one there. Fouls it over to the left side. And that will go down as a strike 1.
Hey, good time on the square right. You get it down 1 step before the right. Stay with it.
5, 4 is
54 strikes.
5 plus 4 is 9. And JC has a nice hit up there, up the middle. Second base does get a glove on it, but can't beat out the run from JC. She is just way too fast. Next batter up, Laney, 0 for 1 in the game thus far. Grounded out to a 1-3 back in the first inning, her first time up. She's got JC over there at first. And that's going to be a wild pitch. And JC will take advantage of that and head on over to second. 1 ball on Laney thus far. And she's going to pop her up over to the right side. That will land foul ball. That'll bring the count 1 ball and 1 strike. Don't know why the first baseman didn't come off the base on that one. She probably could have gotten a glove on it. But that's 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at second, scoring position. And there's one right up the middle there. Laney's going to get a base hit. He's going to send JC around third. Here she comes. And she'll be safe at home. And Laney will have herself a single RBI. Increasing the score now, 3-0.
3.
Next batter up, number 10, Kenna. She's 1 for 1. Had a nice rip up the left center her first time up back in the first inning. Got a runner over at first with no outs. These are 6 run per half limit innings. I did not write down the time, the start time. We did get started a little early. I'm going to guess around 1:20, 1:25 will be the hour mark. Oh, a little chopper there down the line. That's going to be a fair ball. Will she beat out the throw? No call from the blue out there in the field. I'm going to have her out.
Let's go, Eddie, knock her in.
But moves JC over to the third. I mean Laney, excuse me. Because blue out there didn't make a call. Yeah, okay. It looked like an out. I'll accept that. All right, we're all good there. So we'll scratch down a 4-3 for the first out. Allie coming up in the box. Reached on error her first time up back in the first innings. Got 1 out on her. Got Laney in scoring position over at third. And he's going to call a strike 1 on the outside edge there.
Yeah, Charlie!
And he's going to take a swipe at it there. That's going to land foul ball to the right side out of your viewing area. And Allie finds herself behind the count now, 0-2.
Hey, coffee, and you got it. You're good. Let's go, Eddie. Hunker it. Hunker
it. Good pitch to hit. Gonna pop her up over to the right side. Second base is getting under it. Oh no, she drops the ball. That's gonna send Laney home from third. And 2 times in a row, Allie will reach on an error. We're gonna have to scratch that down as an E4.
Dad, we were laughing so hard when we realized that you didn't have 9 fingers.
So I had to do it with one hand. You ain't right, man. All right, number 21, Mia now up in the box. She is 0 for 0, reached on error her first time up back in the first inning. She's got Allie over at first with 1 out. She's going to take ball 1 down low. Gets away from the catcher, but she keeps it in front of her. And Allie stays put over at first. 40 pitches now for number 12 out there in the circle for American Freedom NTX. Ooh, good pitch to hit right there on the outside edge. Bring the count even 1-1, but probably she don't like that one. She would like that one to be more in, probably.
3-3-2.
That's a good pitch to hit. That's going to go to shortstop. She's going to get the lead runner over at second. Will not get the double play. Mia's going to reach on a fielder's choice. All right, number 27 coming up in the box, hitting in the 6th spot. Got 2 outs on her. 0 for 1 in the game, struck out in the first inning looking. She's got Mia over at first base. And that's going to be a little high. Mia's going to try to take second. She will be in there with a stolen base. 1 ball, no strikes. Woo, that's in high and tight for ball 2. Pull the trigger. Two balls, no strikes. Runner in scoring position now at second. 2 outs. Oh, and she takes one on the inside of the knee there. Hit by a pitch. Yeah. She didn't want to break no records this year. Yeah, Cozy led hit by pitches last season with 10 hit by pitches. That's her first one of this season. All right, number 30, Sayla up in the box, 0 for 1. She popped out to right above. Oh, nice shot out to left field. That's going to land for a base hit. Here comes Mia around third. She'll be in there with a stand-up single RBI. Extending that lead now 5-0. All right, here comes number 6, Avery. Heavy hitter. 4 homers on the season thus far. She's got runners at first and second with 2 outs. Let's see what she does. And she takes a ball high inside there. She has been seeing the ball very well.
Mia! Curtis for my picture last completed about Mia.
Hats off to Mr. Kuhn out there. I believe that's who Avery is going to for hitting lessons. We will get a courtesy runner for the pitcher. Probably doesn't like it. She likes to run, but keep her fresh. Oh, hits it out left. Foul ball out of play. That'll be 1 ball and 1 strike now. Counts 1-1, 2 outs. Runners at first and second. American Freedom trying to get out of the inning. Oh, and she smashes one deep to the right side, and that hits the fence. Man, that looked like that was going. She's going to be in there with a stand-up triple. 2 RBIs. That was almost out of the park. That one hit about 2 feet above the bottom of the fence base. And they increase their lead now 7-0.
I got it.
All right.
Let's go 1-3.
Not sure exactly what's going on, what the coach is doing out there. Oh, I think he's part of U-Trip, probably the director maybe, out there talking to the umpire. All right, all is well. Next batter up, number 13, Gabrielle, 1 for 1 in the game. And takes a strike down the middle there, strike 1. She's got a runner with Avery over at third base, 2 outs on her. Avery does represent that 6-run limit if Gabrielle can bring her in. And that's a good take there. Ball 1 high, evening up the count, 1-1.
5-1-3.
Come on, drive it.
Oh, she smashes one deep out in left field. Oh, nice catch by the left fielder. That'll be a highlight right there. I got to give it to her. She slams up against the fence. Ain't no doubt about that one. Good catch. She wasn't letting that one go by. 5. Myra, welcome to the stream. Glad you can join us. That was a beautiful catch out there in left field. She was not going to let that one get over her head. Took her down to the ground and against the fence. Hope she's okay. She seemed fine when she got up. If anything, that's a nice highlight. And that'll do it for that inning. We'll head to the top of the 4th now. Buzz NTX leading 7-0 over American Freedom NTX. 5-run inning on that one with 5 runs, 5 hits. American Freedom did commit 1 error, left 1 on base. All right, looks like we will have a pitch and change. Number 5, Kendall, will come in for relief for number 27, Cosette. I ain't saying nothing yet. I ain't going to jinx nothing. Probably just by saying that, you're going to say you're already jinxing it. I think we are at the 1 hour mark. Probably about 15 minutes, give or take, left in the game. Leadoff hitter for American Freedom is going to be number 12, hitting in the 2 spot. 0 for 1 in the game thus far. She struck out her first time up back in the 1st inning. We're heading to the top of the 4th inning. Buzz leading 7-0. Then we're going to go get us some lunch. I don't know who's been looking around or what's around here at Russell Creek. But we're going to have about a 2.5, technically. See, it's 1:21. Next game is at 5. We're going to have about a good 3 hours plus break. I'm sure Coach is going to want them back here at 4 o'clock. So we'll have about 2 hours to get out of here, get some lunch, come back. Yeah, I just don't like them big breaks. You've heard me talk about it before. When we go eat, get full. And there's a strike one above the knees. Kendall starting it off here. And swing and a miss. Strike two. Good pitch. Strike three swinging. And Kendall starts it off with a K. Next batter up, number 3, hitting in the 3 spot, 0 for 1 in the game. She struck out her first time up back in the first inning. Maybe the director out there, I don't know if that's the team director or the tournament director out there, or the guy head of umpiring, he's out there training the guy. I'm not sure. Did she go? And he says she did. Strike one. First base coach didn't like that call. And that'll be down low inside for ball one. 1 ball and 1 strike as a count now. Oh, there's the first base hit from American Freedom. That's going to get past Gabrielle, roll all the way to the fence. And we do have an interference call, and she'll be safe at second. She might get third out of that.
Be on third.
He did call obstruction. And I wasn't going to say anything before, but that breaks the no-hitter shutout. First hit of the game for American Freedom. So apparently this guy out here, I don't know where he's from. I don't know if he's a tournament director or what, but it looks like he's out there training an umpire, and I don't know if that's the best time to be training is during a game. Number 21 now hitting in the 4 spot. She's 0 for 0, walked her first time up back in the second inning. She's got a runner in scoring position. And a swing and a miss, strike one. So technically, I think if the obstruction call was called in between first and second, perhaps that runner should be on third. Coach looks familiar over here. I think he used to coach the Texas Dragons. All right. And I'll swing and a miss. Strike two.
Good. 2-1-3. 2-1-3.
Runner at second, scoring position. 1 out. And he's going to call strike 3 looking. Oh, and he's going to call her safe at third on a stolen base. But they do get the strikeout at home plate for the out number 2. Number 16 up in the box now, hitting in the 5th spot for American Freedom. 0 for 1 in the game. She struck out for her first at bat back in the second inning. She's got a runner at scoring position at third now. And she'll take ball 1 down low inside.
16.
And nice snag there by Mia. Ball 2. Nice pitch right on the inside edge there, bringing the count 2 balls in, 1 strike. And takes a swing at it, fouls it over the right side. That will even up the count, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at third in scoring position. American Freedom trying to get on the board here. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that will do it. Kendall with 3 Ks of her own here in the top of the 4th inning. They do get a hit, American Freedom. They get their first hit. They can't bring her around. No errors, 1 left on base. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Buzz NTX 2010 leading 7-0. You'll see the player cards coming across your screen now at the bottom of the lineup. Leadoff hitter is going to be number 5, Kendall. 0 for 1 in the game. With number 1, Collins, 0 for 1 in the game. And then we will rotate to the top of the order. Number 3, JC, 2 for 2. Looking at about maybe 13 minutes or so left in the game, give or take. Not 100% sure when it did get started. What kind of time we got left, Blue?
8 minutes or 1 run.
Okay, 8 minutes or 1 run, he says. That is the official clock. If Buzz manages to get a run, that will end the game. That'll be a run rule, 8-0. But we'll see. The American Freedom defense did hold Buzz to no runs in the 2nd inning. 2 singles. Got Avery at home. And then 2 pop-outs. But Buzz puts up some runs in the 1st and 3rd inning.
Get on base first.
Well, I mean, yeah. But like if I do, I run.
All right, number 5, Kendall hitting in the 10th spot. 0 for 1 in the game. She popped out to second base. Her first time up back in the 2nd inning. 8 minutes or 1 run. That is the official call from the Blue. Probably about 7 minutes now. Buzz is the home team. And American Freedom is trying to get out of this inning to get another inning out of it.
3, 1, 2.
And she's going to pop that one. That was going to land in the glove of shortstop. Good catch on the running catch there. And she'll be out. Good running catch. American Freedom does show some good signs of life on defense. All right, number 1, Collins hitting in the 11th spot. 0 for 1 in the game. Popped out to the pitcher, her first time up back in the 2nd inning. Got 1 out on her. Good pitch to hit. A little early. Fouls it over to the left side, out of play. Strike 1. 55 pitches now for number 12 out there in the circle for American Freedom North Texas. Amber, welcome back. Jennifer Nixon, welcome back. Good take there. Brings the count even, 1-1.
good. 5-2-4.
And that'll be high for ball 2. Collins getting ahead in the count now. 2 balls and 1 strike.
5-1-3.
Oh, a little dribbler there. Nobody gets a glove on it. Oh, she's going to beat it out. And she'll be safe, reaching on an error. We're going to have to tag an E3 on that one. She got a glove on it. She could have probably had it. But Collins will be on base. Heading to the top of the order, number 3, JC, hitting in the 1 spot. 2 for 2 in the game today. Only has 1 out on her. She has the go-ahead run at first base with Collins. And a little dribbler there. She's going to find the gap. And she beats out the throw. She's safe. Collins is going to make it to third. And she'll settle in there. But JC moves around the second on the errant throw. I'm going to give her the single for that because she stepped on the base before the ball even came close to getting to the first baseman. All right. Next batter, number 11, Laney, has a chance to end the game. And the coach came over and said he's seen enough. And that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. So I guess he didn't want to continue the game. I guess he just figured that we were going to get another hit within 2 outs. And that'll do it. Buzz NTX victorious over American Freedom NTX 7-0. And that will do it for today, for the top half of the day. Go get you some lunch, relax, take a nap, or whatever you want to do. We'll be back here at 5 o'clock live. We're going to probably hit the stream up early to make sure, because we're going to try to pump the 1080p resolution out and see if we can get it going on, see if we have any issues, so we can address that before the game actually starts. But we'll be back here at 5 o'clock playing Impact Gold 8s on field number 2. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us for the first 2 games this morning. We appreciate your love and support as always. We'll see you this afternoon. Signing